Good morning, everyone. Mike Colombo joining you virtually this morning. I'm humbled to once again represent Fox 2 and KPLR 11 as we get ready to kick off the 2020 Making Strides walks in your local neighborhoods, parks, or wherever you're planning to make strides this morning. Once again, Fox 2 and KPLR 11 are proud sponsors of Making Strides. I'm fortunate to work for an organization that's willing to join in the American Cancer Society's fight against cancer. While I know we'd all rather be meeting this morning in Forest Park, thank you for continuing your commitment with us wherever you are. Even though we're not physically united, one thing is certain: we are still united in the fight against breast cancer. So many of you have been working hard to raise funds during this difficult time we're living in, and for that, we thank you. Cancer has not stopped, neither have you, and neither has the American Cancer Society. Now more than ever, every dollar you have raised is critical in funding life-saving research and providing programs to those facing breast cancer. So again, thank you for all you've done and continue to do to support the mission of the American Cancer Society. We hope this short program this morning will get you energized and inspired before you head out to make strides. Now I'd like to turn it over to my friends from the American Cancer Society, April Zubek and Stephanie Hadfield.
I know our Strides participants have loved having Mike involved for so many years, and we are so grateful at the American Cancer Society for our long-standing partnership with KTVI Fox 2 and KPLR 11. For those of you who don't know me, I'm April Zubik, and I'm the Executive Director at the American Cancer Society. So from my home to yours, good morning. I hope everyone is as cozy as I am, maybe with some coffee. And please do interact with us this morning in the comment section and get ready to get out in your neighborhood and walk with us for a bit. Hosting with me this morning is my colleague, Stephanie Hadfield. You know, Stephanie, we have made strides in freezing cold weather, in rain, in the heat, anything, and nothing has stopped us. This year is no different. We walk together. We are still united in this fight, but we're in our own neighborhoods. So today I'm going to make Oakville know that I am out here supporting the breast cancer fight when I get out to walk. What about you, Stephanie?
So yes, April, I will be joining you in Baldwin, Missouri, and I won't need this till later. But again, we're so excited to have you all with us today. It has been so hard for us to not gather at Making Strides this year, but we are all doing the best we can and make the most of this really awful situation. But today has always been one of my favorite days of working at the American Cancer Society. I love seeing the sea of pink gathering together. So while we can't be together in person, we can still be together as a community, wearing our pink, walking together in our own neighborhoods, and sharing virtually what we're doing to fight this disease. I want to take a moment to introduce Yoli Randall, your amazing Making Strides staff partner, standing by to say a few words to our audience.
Good morning, it's Yoli Randall, your event manager at Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of St. Louis. I'm in my backyard with my chickens saying good morning to you before we go walk. And I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much for all you're doing for Making Strides. It's been difficult for all of us in this virtual world, but it hasn't stopped you one bit. Your passion is truly showing through that you are supporting our mission. You have set up your teams and your fundraising, and I'm just feel privileged to know you. So have a great morning walking. Look for me later at a Facebook Live for Sarah's Soldiers. We're going to do that for their team a little bit later. So look for me on Facebook Live later this morning, and have a great walk. Bye, guys. Good.
Thanks, Yoli. Oh, I miss seeing you this morning. So today looks different. We're all missing being united together like we typically are in Forest Park and the upper or lower Muni parking lots with live music and the bubble bus. But what has not changed is our passion to fight and end breast cancer. It's amazing to me that you've all been able to accomplish this year despite these challenging times. We have our strongest teams raising tons of money, many of you hitting Grand Club and Pacesetter status, and our corporate sponsors have shown up and supported our efforts this year. We have our amazing breast cancer survivors, those brave women and men who are the heart of our movement because they are the reason that we are working so hard to fight this terrible disease. What tells me is that we have some very passionate people that realize that cancer hasn't stopped, and neither have you. In April, neither has the American Cancer Society.
No, we haven't. And you're listing so many people who are by our side this morning. And we've got some great shout outs this morning. So, Nicole, thank you for the shout out on the beanies. I love it. And thank you for all of the work you've done this year. Jill, Maggie, you both as well have been phenomenal supporters. Love to have you this morning. You know, Stephanie and I, Yoli, our whole team, we've been so inspired and honestly blown away by the dedication that you all have to ending this disease, no matter what the circumstances are this year. So Stephanie, you mentioned our dedicated sponsors, and you can see them all on the screen now, and they have just provided incredible support, and we love them all so, so much. I'd like to toss it over now to this year's presenting sponsor, Raymond Hubel-Shaw.
Good morning. Welcome everybody out to the 2020 Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. Here at Hubel-Shaw, we are proud and honored to be the presenting sponsor for this year's activities. We hope to see you out there walking.
We've been a proud sponsor of Making Strides for the last 5 years, and we look forward to seeing you guys in your neighborhood walking your way. Come join us.
Thank you so much to our friends at Raymond Hubel-Shaw Material Handling for your continued support. This is their 6th year making strides with us in St. Louis, and their 1st year as our presenting sponsor. Over the last 6 years, they have raised an incredible $217,000 for our mission. Thank you so much to their fearless leaders, Matt Murphy and Brian Wool, and all of their amazing leadership, employees, clients, and vendors who have supported the numerous fundraising events they've hosted throughout the years through golf and trivia. We are truly appreciative of your invaluable support and partnership. Next up is another committed sponsor, having supported this event for the last 6 years, JM Family Enterprises.
JM Family has been a proud sponsor of the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer walks for nearly 2 decades. Every year, hundreds of our associates lace up their sneakers and don their favorite pink attire in support of life-saving research and ultimately finding a cure for women and men everywhere. And while this year looks a little different, all of us at JM Family are honored to rally behind the American Cancer Society because their mission is one that provides inspiration and hope for all. Even though we're apart, we stay united for the cause.
Wow, Stephanie, we are so lucky to have these committed partners. Do you hear that?
I hear it.
I hear huge applause coming from homes all across St. Louis for our Making Strides corporate sponsors. So joking aside, I do hope you're giving applause to our sponsors. They're just amazing. And I know all of you out there know just how important raising money is. The funds that you raise helps to fuel research advancements and funds important programs and services. Now, some of you may be familiar with Dr. Jason Weber. He's spoken at our kickoff before, and some of you, like Stephanie and I, may have been lucky enough to tour his research lab. Dr. Weber received a research grant from the American Cancer Society early on in his career, which helped him secure more grants, leading to some major advancements in finding a cure. These are the dollars that you all raised really being put to great use. So now I really want to hear from Dr. Weber about the amazing discoveries that are taking place in his lab right here at Washington University in St. Louis.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Jason Weber and I am a professor of medicine in the Division of Oncology at Washington University in St. Louis. I'm also the co-leader of the breast cancer program within the Siteman Cancer Center. And also I am the director of the new Cancer Biology graduate program. I wanted to take this time to thank you for all of the hard work that each and every one of you is doing to help make the American Cancer Society the wonderful organization that it is today. I want to give you a little bit of insight into the basic research that is going on here at Washington University and how your efforts are driving us to make improvements in the way that we treat cancer patients today. In 2002, when I was first starting my laboratory at Washington University, the American Cancer Society took a chance on me and funded my first grant, a high-risk, high-reward effort. That risk has paid off and has led to not only the groundbreaking research that my lab is doing today, but also over $10 million in federal funding and several clinical trials in the breast cancer clinic. Young researchers from all over the world come to train at Washington University in our ACS-funded laboratories. They come from China, France, Puerto Rico, South Korea, Egypt, Taiwan, and Zambia. They know what is at stake, the real-life implications of their research. They are inspired by you to work tirelessly each day to unlocking the mysteries of cancer in a search for the cure. Find what it is that you do best and go out there and make it happen. Whether it's raising money, whether it's raising awareness, or organizing your teammates. Together with all of us, we can make a huge impact in fighting this terrible disease. But we can't do it sitting down, and we certainly can't do it alone. So again, I encourage all of you, get out there, get involved, and make things happen. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Dr. Weber, for your time this morning. We just adore working with researchers like you, and that's just so awesome that there's really amazing work being done right here in St. Louis. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, our research funding is at risk. So the dollars that you've raised through Making Strides and hopefully will continue to raise are more important now more than ever. All right. So I would like to recognize some of our amazing 2020 Portraits of Hope. Year after year, breast cancer survivors are nominated and selected to serve as Portrait of Hope ambassadors for us. They're sharing their stories of hope and inspiration, encouraging women facing breast cancer, and spreading awareness of early detection and prevention and the fact that you have choices when you're diagnosed with cancer.
Hi, I'm Bess Wilfong, and I'm a 3-year breast cancer survivor. I support Making Strides Against Breast Cancer because the American Cancer Society helped me with information. I was looking for options, and I found them on cancer.org. Information helps you be empowered.
Hi, my name is Jill, and I'm a 1-year breast cancer survivor. I was not alone when I was in the race for my life, fighting against breast cancer. I had my husband, my family, and my friends, and I had the American Cancer Society.
My name is Mary Hutzel. I am a 1-year breast cancer survivor. I am so much more fortunate than those who came before me because of the research the American Cancer Society does and because of the fundraising that we do.
Hi, my name is Sheila McGlown, and I'm a 10-year metastatic breast cancer survivor. Receiving a breast cancer diagnosis is devastating for anyone. And I believe racial disparities shouldn't have an impact on the standard of treatment that Black women receive. Therefore, I'm currently participating in a clinical trial. Clinical trials are vitally important to my community because Black women are underrepresented in clinical trial.
While I sat in the chemo chair, I was online at the American Cancer Society's website, cancer.org, researching so many things that were helpful for me, from the diagnosis all the way through recovery.
My name is Lisa, and I'm a 1-year cancer survivor. Participating in the Making Strides campaign and working to help support the American Cancer Society's efforts in breast cancer education and early detection efforts, as well as walking alongside women in their battle, is helping to fight this fight.
We must continue to fundraise to fund the research to eradicate breast cancer. By the grace of God and research funded by the American Cancer Society, I am a survivor. That is why I support the American Cancer Society and Making Strides.
I am a proud American Cancer Society 2020 Portrait of Hope ambassador, and I will use my voice as a platform to raise awareness about the racial disparities Black women face during breast cancer diagnosis.
My name is Beth Shartner, and I'm a 2-year breast cancer survivor. And now more than ever, we must continue to raise money through Making Strides for the American Cancer Society so we can provide important resources and support for cancer survivors and to win the ultimate battle by finding a cure for all cancers.
We can all make a difference. Please join the race against breast cancer and make strides.
The American Cancer Society is there for you, like it was for me.
Hello, my name is Darlita Adams, and I am a 3-year breast cancer survivor. Join the fight against breast cancer. How we unite and fight back on October 24th will look different this year, but the passion to end breast cancer is the same. When you donate to the American Cancer Society, Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, you are funding the future. Join the movement or donate today.
Wow, I am so humbled and proud to work side by side with these women, beautiful women, powerful messages, Stephanie. And I just want to thank all of our Portraits of Hope and all breast cancer survivors who are out there today for inspiring us to not give up this fight. So to honor you, our survivors out there watching, we have a special performance now from the Missouri Baptist University Spartans dance team.
I won't just survive. Oh, you will see me thrive. Can write my story. I'm beyond the archetype. I won't just conform. No matter how you shake my core. 'Cause my roots, they run deep. Oh, you have so little faith. Don't doubt it, don't doubt it. Victory is in your veins. You know it, and you will not negotiate. Just fight it, and be transformed. 'Cause when the fire's at my feet again, and the vultures outside circling, they're whispering, you're out of time, but still I rise. This is no mistake, no accident. When you think the final never's end, think again. Don't be surprised, I will still rise.
Oh, that just makes me want to get out there with those girls and dance. I always love our live performers. We're getting some great comments in the chat, and we'd love to hear more. Why are you walking today? Please share with us today, and we can give you some shout outs. Stephanie, turn it back over to you now.
Yeah, so we have some very special teams watching with us. We have Sarah Soldiers watching with us. We have the Jaywalkers, Melanie's Minions. We love our Minions, and KB Strong Forever. So some are some of our top teams. But again, I just want to thank all of our Portraits of Hope. I know it's breaking where we're at, but I love our Portraits of Hope's message this year. It just really touched me, and it's still like sitting with me. And a lot of you have commented that tears are flowing. Today is about joy and love and celebration. So Jen, I hope that we're, sharing that with you this morning. This year, for the first time ever, we are joined by Mid-America Chevy Dealers as a sponsor of Making Strides of St. Louis. Everyone loves seeing the pink cars come out this time of year. And nationally, Chevrolet is a nationwide partner of Making Strides Against Breast Cancer for the American Cancer Society. So let's take a moment and hear from our friends at Chevrolet.
Let's do it.
My name is Steve Majoris. I'm the Vice President for Marketing for the Chevrolet Motor Division. Chevrolet's been very proud to be a part of the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer with the American Cancer Society. It's been something not only for Chevrolet as far as a corporate partner, but also our dealer body across the country. We've been very proud to participate for 10 years now. We like to say that Chevrolet is all about the best of America and the American spirit. And when you think about that in a situation like this and an initiative and a cause like this, it pretty much touches everybody. So if you're going to be involved in things like community and family, there's no better organization to be involved with than the American Cancer Society. You know, Chevrolet and our employee base has raised over $13.8 million so far, and we look to break the $15 million mark this year in our 10th anniversary. A big part of Chevrolet's participation is the hashtag #IDrive4 program. Now through October 31st, every time you tweet or retweet or use the hashtag #IDrive4 on Instagram, Chevrolet will donate $5 up to $220,000. It's just one of a number of things we're doing to provide financial contribution to the American Cancer Society.
We are so lucky to have such great partners in this fight. And I just love Chevrolet and all that they do. Really quick plug, if you want to go onto Instagram or Twitter and use the hashtag #IDrive4, like they said, they're going to be giving a donation up to $220,000 to the American Cancer Society. So make sure today when you're taking your pictures, go to Twitter or Instagram and use the hashtag #IDrive4, and let's help continue this fight and Chevy's support of our organization. I want to give a huge shout out to our pace setters. I'm wearing my proud pace setter jacket today, and our top teams. Our pace setters have raised $2,500 or more individually. This year so far we have 7. Now why I say so far is because we know that more names are going to get added to this list because people are going to continue fundraising because they've got asks out there that haven't hit yet. So I want to read some names of some amazing individuals. Jody Browell of Jaywalkers, Maria Stanley for Maria's Melons, Jill Stripmatter of Jaywalkers, myself, Stephanie Hadfield of KB Strong Forever, Mary Hutzel, Bess Wolfong, Lisa Nola. What's really special about these really amazing names is 6 of the 7 are cancer survivors that are raising these dollars. So it's really awesome to see that these women have really taken our movement to heart and are raising the funds to really help our mission. So thank you again to these women. We know more will be added to it by the end of the year. And how about our top teams? I just mentioned some of them. Jaywalkers holding strong at $12,000. St. Louis area Chevy dealers, Maria's Melons, KB Strong Forever, Mary's Army, Melanie's Minions, Bess's Hope Patrol, Team Lisa Creating Hope, Revelation Missionary Baptist Church Warriors, Maria's Melons, One Team, One Fight, Pink and Blue. Again, these are all led by our amazing cancer survivors and their caregivers and corporate support as well. So again, thank you so much for the work you're doing and will continue to do through the end of the year.
Wow. Big pink palm cheer for that.
Yes,
Those
for
people
sure.
are amazing. Thank you so much for your commitment. You know, you're driving so much progress in the fight against cancer. There's another group I want to give a quick shout out that's kind of like our partners in making strides, and that's our 2020 Real Men Wear Pink. This is 34 men who have early on made a commitment to raising at least $2,500 this month in the fight against breast cancer. As of today, these 34 men have beat their goal. We just found out this morning. We were refreshing all day yesterday. It is amazing. Woohoo! To these Real Men Wear Pink candidates, we've raised over $80,000, $80,168 to be exact. Last we refreshed, and the money is still coming in. So huge cheer. Pace setters, the top teams, the real men. You can tell I used to be a cheerleader. I bet they are just sitting back today. This is my thought. I think they're all sitting back today and they're thinking, no problem, American Cancer Society. I got you. So thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you for keeping us top of mind with all of your efforts. Just a huge kudos to all of you. So Stephanie, I'm so excited. It's almost time for us and all of our friends to get back out there and get out to make strides. So everyone get ready to head out in just a few minutes. But we have one last sponsor that we want to give a special thanks to, and that's Mercy for their support of Porch Portraits.
Hello everyone, I'm Christy Ingeman, breast health nurse at Mercy Clinic Breast Surgery in Washington.
I'm Maggie Lawrence, the breast navigator at Mercy Hospital Jefferson here in Crystal City.
My name's Nicole Gurley. I am a breast health and oncology nurse navigator here at Mercy Clinic at Clayton and Clarkson.
We are once again proud partners of the American Cancer Society and Making Strides.
Every day we see the strength and resilience of our breast cancer patients and their loved ones.
American Cancer Society has been a driving force in our fights against breast cancer. We are honored to work with them in their efforts with research and support of our patients.
We miss seeing all of your smiling faces at the in-person event, but know you're ready to walk and celebrate wherever you are today. Know that Mercy walks alongside you. Thanks and enjoy your walk.
I love that video. And our portraits program that we introduced this year. What says 2020 more than a portrait?
You're right about that.
April and I want to say thank you to you all for watching, and Yoli, our fearless Making Strides leader. As I said before, Making Strides is truly one of my favorite events of the year, and not being able to gather over the last 7 or 8 months has been really, really hard because you all keep me inspired and determined and motivated to keep making an impact on the fight against cancer. So while we can't gather together in person this year, know that our 2021 celebration is going to be even more special because we truly know the value of when we come together, we create moments and experiences that are just memorable. So thank you for your dedication and support to our mission at the American Cancer Society, and hope that you get out there today and walk with your neighbors, friends, and family safely. So one last thing I want to mention to you all. I'm going to put my mask on. Check out these awesome breast cancer awareness masks, and Real Men Wear Pink masks.
I love them.
So Snap Totes created these masks for us, and everyone needs a mask. So why not support the fight against cancer while wearing yours? Every pink ribbon mask sold by our Snap Totes partner, $2 comes back to our organization at the American Cancer Society. So help us raise $50,000 before the end of 2020. I mean, that's a significant donation. We're going to drop the link below to order in the comments. I know some of you have them. They have gaiters. These are small mediums, but these are just awesome and easy to wear, and they're actually really, really nice. So thank you to Snap Totes for this generous donation, and I hope you guys get yours today.
Absolutely a great new partnership for us. I want to say we've got a few more comments. Nicole says she's working hard to get her name on the list, and I know she is. You know she is too, Stephanie. So get at it, Nicole. I know you're going to get there. And want to say hi to Krista. She said, hey, friends, with a nice heart. Laura's joining us today. Hey, Laura. Love seeing you here this morning. So just wanted to give a few more shout outs. There's another shout out that Stephanie and I really need to give, and that is to an amazing volunteer, Dylan Callan, who has been behind the scenes all morning running the show. And Christine probably didn't think I was going to add her name, but Christine Winter, our communications director, has just been phenomenal and helped Stephanie and I and Yoli produce such an amazing day for everyone today. I have one last reminder. We're really almost there. I want to just remind everyone to continue to fundraise throughout the rest of the year. We still have time. You have until December 31st to help the fight against breast cancer. So as I throw it back to our dear friend Mike at KTVI Fox 2 Studios, I hope you'll join me in grabbing your hat. I don't think anyone needs sunglasses. I hope no one needs an umbrella. Get what you need and get ready to head out and make strides against breast cancer.
Wow, what a great program. Thanks again for joining us. And a reminder, every dollar that you have raised is helping to ensure that the American Cancer Society can continue to fund its life-saving research program and provide programs and services so that no one walks alone in this fight. Are you ready to make strides? I know I am. And don't forget, before you start walking or while you're out walking, snap a photo and share it on social media using the hashtag MakingStridesSTL. We'd love to see all your smiling faces. All right, the time has come. Grab your team and family members, head outside. We remind you, stay safe, keep fundraising and making strides. Thank you for joining Making Strides of St. Louis United Together movement.
Bye, everyone. Enjoy your walk.
Have fun today.